just gets even more exciting as we progress throughout the matchups here. This is match 21 in the playoff stages. Day 4 here in Ruthless Invitational Showdown. This time, the flight path is definitely on an interesting skewer because it starts off from Georgia Pole, a very highly populous area, to be moving directly into the islands of Sinoska. So,
what a team so far. So he's still waiting it out. But Tony K is not waiting though. It took us 0. So the
last we saw, they were pretty much locked up against each other, and they definitely identified that Burden was all alone after that long trading with even the Savior members to try to hold out majority of BTR. BTR left with 1 while the rest of them are just crashing right through. Down to Gante. Can he actually hustle them out of this control room? Well, he is definitely handling it perfectly. Gante wipes them all off the floor.
And DRS secures their position, but next to them is now Federalist.
So far, he's definitely thinking about those angles. Paragin has got to really have a timely pop. And that actually clips onto both Zio as well as Top. So great work coming from Paragin. Where exactly is going to be the rest of these other parties, because they have yet to move into this direct area of location. Just giving just about enough room for respect for Springs Esports ball. DRS goes for that domination. 5 points already being secured. Now we move into our top 5 run. Canary arrives to the scene, quickly takes out YB.
On the other side, Void Donkey, we can see a movement by them. They're heading towards Faceland as well. Faceland rushing in onto Axel, and they will finish off Axel in a 2v1 fight.
Yep, now down to all these 4 members out there. Race Esports slowly being battered and bruised by members of DRS. I think that was to be Chama to be able to pin 1 member down. Now the rest of Base Clan, they are drawing it close up against DRS. The Nate, though, actually lands onto the members of Base Clan while they are trying to create a little bit more of this widespread in order to not all fall to the grenades.
Killer YT gets Canary, and Red Bull taken out by Zeta. It looks like Baseland, they're not having a good time. 2 teams focusing onto them. Canary still down on his knees, but Joey and Shopper will be the duo that needs to save him or win the fight around them. Zeta knocked out by Killer YT.
Bring out YT yet again, and he's definitely looking for a whole lot more now, going up against the rest of the members of Base Clan. Only residing inside the smoke bridges that they've actually created thus far, while the rest of DRS is hoping to do exactly the same as it draws to a close. 1 minute or less. That's where all these teams will be super clumped up, and we're getting closer and closer to finding out who the winner is. While Chama gets another catch, and that's 1 member down from South AST.
Okay, the fight still continues on with Canary knocked out by Potato. The IGL of Point Donkey. While Rain's still staying clear of this fight for now, but Zul is on his knees while Chama's looking at Top. So when Top wants to save Zul, he has to come down from that top of the hill, so it's going to be a bit difficult with a crosshair pointing at him. And the fight continues on here, the 3-way fights. Face Clan positioning themselves, going towards the area where Canary is at, and they're going in for the save. Can they save him? Oh no, they can't. They can't. Just too many crosshairs around. Shopper gets Potato back.
Yeah, that was just really nasty shots coming out of the members of FaZe Clan. And finally, they did manage to bring 1 member down. So it's down to Shopper QQ. As he does notice that the entirety of DRS is just right above. So did they actually pick the right maneuvers early on? Well, one could definitely argue. While YT now relying on those smokes, pairing up Gante at the very same time. Great damage to be done, and this could very well be another DRS round now that they still have all 4 members still alive.
This game is now going to be even tighter with the circle closed down. Baseline eliminated number 4, 5 eliminations thanks to DRS. DRS looking for the next target. Now they're going to put focus onto Point Donkey. Knocking down 1 player is going to be Gante. 1 more still active. It's Potato, the IGL of Point Donkey. Wants to try to save his teammates, but he can't. It's just so difficult with Gante putting a lot of pressure. DRS on a rampage right now. 10 eliminations. This could be a double for DRS.
You definitely blessed them by flexing out the jersey early on, and now they're absolutely showing up. At the very same time, take a look at the rest of DRS's members, other than Killer YT that we've been hyping about. Gante, Chama, they also have contributions into this round overall. Well, we'll take a look at Boy Donkey. This time they crumble at third, but still, decent points across the table.
Oh, okay. A knockdown to Chama by Zil from APG, aka Reigns Esports. Man, the name is just messing up my brain. Anyway, yeah, so Zil somehow gets saved. But oh, wait! The molly came in! Just like that! And DRS scores a double chicken dinner today, back to back!
Beautiful stuff coming out of the squads that has seen triumphs and also tribulations. DRS absolutely well deserving of this chicken dinner moving into match 21. Very early.
On the best team that is in this round. So both DRS players, Chama, Gante 2 eliminations for Chama, Gante 3, and for Chama he did a little bit more work. But the one that did the most work of them all is Killer YT again. 2 times MVP today, 7 eliminations, 1,195 damage, and on day number 1 he was actually the MVP for day